should be that you got it now, right?
Yeah. I don't care. Hey, as long as I can get on, I don't give a fuck. Technology hates me. Grab Chubbs, baby. Episode 2, season 2. We back, my nigga. You heard? I'm your host, SRMBK, the vertical, murtical, squirtical. And this is Dios Diablo, featuring F Boom on the beat. This is my intro, you heard?
SR the General.
Grab Chubbs, my nigga.
Full blast.
Diablo. Tune in to Graph Champs every other Saturday, 8 o'clock on the dot.
What's
on
up,
the gram,
Big
we
Pop?
catch your fame. Interviewing the Graph legends. Tune in to present and past segments. We showing love to all the icons. Supporter giving flowers, let bygones be bygones.
Big Jazz on the guard.
Graph Champs, we never stop, never. We keep a score, everybody's top 10.
Sunny
Dead or
Rains.
alive, who do you see the best? Drop a comment, who you want to see up next?
My nigga
Who the
Tame,
best?
what
So
it
go ahead and
is.
take a stand. SRMBK, go ahead and
GNS,
shake
baby,
your
what
can.
it is.
Season 2 of Graph Champs.
TDO,
We
my
still
bro
live,
G
baby.
Parker, my nigga. That's my
Tell a
neighbor, you
friend,
heard?
Tell a friend. Share the love.
Big OS. I gotta put this shit over.
SR
This
the
shit's too much.
General. This shit sound like Graph
We got them all country boys in the house, sad.
Diablo.
My nigga OS.
Tune in to Graph Champs every other Saturday, 8 o'clock on the dot. On the gram, we catch your fame. Interviewing the Graph legends. Tune in to present and past segments. We showing love to all the icons. Supporter giving flowers, let bygones be bygones. Graph Champs, we never stop, never. We keep a score, everybody's top 10. Dead or alive, who do you see the best? Drop a comment, who you want to see up next?
Salute to
And
Peru.
who the best? So go ahead and take a stand.
My nigga
SRMBK, go ahead and shake your
Diablo.
can. Season 2 of Graph Champs. We still live, baby.
Niggas is in the live.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Huh?
Share the love. Let's go.
Oh, you what? You probably have to go get it. I'm not gonna do and get one from Gordo. Look, we got that. So whatever you want. Yo, salute Roach, salute Almighty. You heard? Salute to everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna do this one more time, but before we do this, I gotta do the plugs again. My nigga Dios Diablo got the album, Destined for Greatness Forever. All you gotta do is hit him up on his IG and you will get a copy. You heard? It's one of the dopest shits out. You could thank me later when you fucking copy. You heard? Then we got Project Liddy. My nigga Liddy, you go hit his Instagram and hit his link in his bio. You could get it off the Bandcamp or you could go get it off of all streaming platforms. You heard? Project Liddy. What else? Oh, my nigga Danny Cortez. His show is this weekend. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow's the last day in Manhattan. Please go to IG and hit up Danny Cortez, man. He makes all the miniature streets and shit. Bushwick, baby. That nigga is the man. Salute to you, Dan. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna slide up in your show, you heard? Gotta always show love. Bushwick, my nigga Chavito, you heard? Salute to Nep TCH and all my niggas, you heard? KED, DTF, motherfucking Nova team, my whole High Life team, you heard? My whole MTA SNR niggas, you heard? Salute. So now, without further ado, I'm gonna try to bring on my mother. Yo, salute to my nigga Era, U2K, bro. That's my motherfucking bro. Salute to A. Charles, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Zoe TCT. Salute to all y'all niggas, man. For real. I fucks with all y'all niggas. Hard body. Let me see. I'm trying to get you in here, BRAER. So many legends on here, boy. I be honored. Yo, what it is, BRAER? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's still low, but let's do it. We good.
Yo, I just want to salute to the King BRAER. You heard? I got to do this intro over for you. I'm sorry, but like I said, I've been seeing you up ever since I could read letters on trains, outsides, insides, train stations, streets, storefronts, gates, whatever you fucking name. You actually have a marker tag down the block from where I'm at right now. I've lived here for 13 years, but I grew up here my whole life. You know, I'm in my 40s. You have a BRAER tag and a white Pentel going down still since it's about 89 or 90 around there. I've been seeing that tag since then, and still when I turn the corner, I fucking look at that tag every day. Very faded, but it's there, bro. This is how classic you are. So I just want to thank you for fucking Graph Champs, bro, for real.
No, I appreciate it, SR. You know, man.
I always wondered as a kid, yo, who is this guy? Will I ever meet this guy? It's crazy. You're here, I swear, bro, no cap. So we're gonna start from the beginning because the fans been
All right.
itching. What hood you rep? Where you coming from?
Harlem, USA. You know what I'm saying? Uptown.
That's right, baby.
Born and bred.
Stand the fuck up, baby.
Yeah.
So what got you into graffiti?
I just basically it just happened, growing up, single moms. Um, I remember my first time seeing a piece, I was with my moms going uptown to Dykeman, the Pathmark, you know what I'm saying? And I remember just staring at this stuff on the outside, colorful piece. At the time I didn't know what a piece was, but it was a piece and it was map. And I was just like, wow, I just was staring at it and you know, I guess it got into me, and then I just take markers from my mom's job. I started tagging in my house on the walls. She used to be mad and everything, but that's how I pretty much got into that, man.
And
It was
what
there.
year was this?
This is oh man, this right here is probably like when I first really paid attention to graphs, probably like 81, 82. I was super young, baby. Right.
Woo! So
Yeah.
how did you get your tag?
I just thought, well, I had, like everybody else, we go through tags. I mean, my first tag was, first time I really started writing was like 1983. You know what I'm saying? I went to school downtown, and a lot of the guys would be in the video room, and they were all writers, and we all started hanging out. They tagging up, and I remember the first time I saw a paint marker, man, I was just like, wow, I couldn't believe it. These guys are tagging up with paint markers. They was like, yo, J Ski, because they used to call me J Ski. They was like, yo, you gotta come up with a name. And I'm like, all right. So I came up with Rick 42. You know what I'm saying? And that's with DM1, uh, Orb 7, 1 2, and those guys. DM still has his name DM, but Orb 7 turned out to be Tier FWD, and 1 2 turned out to be Teo MDC. You know what I'm saying? This is in 1983. You know what I'm saying? The crew they was repping was SNS and all of that. You know what I mean? This early downtown.
Wow. So these are the people that influenced you?
Yeah, those are people that had the markers, and then once the markers got into it, that's when I just started tagging all the time. You know what I'm saying? And, I went to a school downtown that was pretty much art influence, and everybody's parents was artists or something like that. So I just had it always around me, and then one of the girls in my class, she was nice with bubble letters. And she used to always be doing bubble letters all day. And I just started copying that. I'm like, damn, it's my homegirl Bianca from the LES. You know what I'm saying? And after that, that's all she wrote. You know what I mean?
But how
Couldn't
did you
stop.
actually come up with the BRAER tag?
Well, that came up one day. I was when I finally figured that out, I was on the George Washington Bridge. I remember to this day, I was in the George Washington Bridge, super young with my mom, mama's boy. And we was on a trip, and I remember I looked out the bus and I saw this truck, and it said Bray. I was like, damn, that's cool. It just stuck with me, and I just threw an R on it, and then that's how it went down, and I just stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Just kept rolling with it.
So as soon as you got the fever, you seen the niggas with the markers, you getting into it, you were part of
Yeah,
the
the paint
environment. Did you
markers.
take it from the beginning? Like you
I
was like, yo,
mean,
I'm
well,
gonna do this and I'm gonna kill
yeah.
shit.
I mean, I just couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, like 80, 81, I was stealing markers from my mom's job, writing in my house on the wall. Like I said, she was pissed. I just couldn't stop. There's something about the paint marker. Once I saw a paint marker, because what I was writing was probably like a permanent black marker, like they had at my mom's job. But when I saw the paint marker and I saw the colors, that was it. I was just like, oh wow, I just couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stop. Couldn't
That's a
stop.
fact, bro. And that's like the golden era. This is like before like the street, like niggas kinging streets and all that. The trains was
Yeah.
rocking. Like who was rocking on the trains hard body at that time? Like
Well,
who had shit on
I mean,
Smash?
by that time, I think it was the year of '84 when I went the summer '84. I was back up in Harlem chilling, Me and my homies, we were at the game room. Back in the '80s, game rooms are everywhere. So we're in the game room on 125th Street chilling. Then my homeboy Mike Tash, from St. Nick's Terrace, he was like, "Yo, you want to go bombing?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he took me to the 3 yard, and once he took me to the 3 yard, that was it, And I remember seeing Scheme. I'm looking at Scheme tags like, wow, like what I'm saying, Scheme TNT, 3 yard boys. This is '84, and like Estos, what I'm saying. But prior to that, like traveling around, I grew up on the A line, so I'm seeing all the A line action. I'm seeing Quick, I'm seeing Men, all those guys. What I'm saying, traveling around with my mom. So like I said, I traveled a lot. So on the trains, I'm just staring at stuff. I just remember seeing on the F line back then. Those lines were clean, and these guys got throw-ups like this clean everywhere, and I'm just like, wow. And I'm just, every time I'm on the train, I'm out the window just staring at stuff. I just couldn't believe it, waiting for my time, like. I'm a little kid. I'm like, I can't wait, And then summer '84, when he took me to the 3 yard, that was it. I was open.
So what you rock? You rock? You try to do a piece? What you did?
Nah, it's tags, man. Like what I'm saying. Like I said, I would take shoe dye. I started off with shoe dye. A lot of people made front. I started off with shoe dye, and I just shoe dye. That was like look down on at that time, but I didn't care. I just, that was like a mop to me. And then once I learned how to make a mop, it was on. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't know why they make fun of that, because shoe dye, like my man is right here, he said that was the best shit, bro. That shit used to cover nice, everything.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't have money, or if you wasn't able to steal, you had to get the shoe dye out to your house. Everybody had shoe dye in their house. Their parents used shoe dye. So that was what I went with, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. I just tag, you know what I'm saying? To this day, nice. That's what I like that.
So how did TPT come along?
Well, I don't know, this came to me I guess I was a thinker. This came to me. I was just thinking. I saw Cruz, and I was just like, all right, Total Power Team. That's what I came up with. I was like, fuck it, TPT, and I just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And that was the original name of the crew.
And that was from the beginning.
That was from the beginning. Yeah, whenever I came up with BRAER, I came up with my crew. You know what I'm saying? That was just me and my boy Mike Tash at the time. I didn't even have nobody down at the time. So in '84, after summer '84 fall, that's when I started, I met my homeboy Share 37. And then, what I'm saying, that's my homie. And we just started, he was open off of me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, damn. And then we just was bombing, and '84, that's when it went up after that.
Yeah, because when I started like seeing trains when I was little and shit, and I seen your feelings. You had the BSs. How is it? How did you get BS from BRAER?
Well, fast forward, damn, that didn't happen to like 80. I mean, I always had the name Ski. You know what I'm saying? They used to call me J Ski. I just incorporated the Ski with BRAER. I've been Ski since like. I had the ski name since like '77, you know what I'm saying? One of the guys in my building put me onto that, and I was like, what? And I just always kept that, And then the BS didn't happen until like '86 maybe. It was one day, it was me, Fogs, Kosa, may he rest in peace, Sign, Slick, Nam, who else? I hope I'm not forgetting of other people. We were out in out in Brooklyn at Fogs' house. And somebody was like, yeah, there's a layup, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go to, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get some paint, but we need throw-ups. We were like, throw-ups? We didn't care about throw-ups at that time. We was like, throw-ups. So everybody inside the house trying to figure out, and that's why I was like, fuck it, I'll be BS. I'll put the S. Because it was other people out with B's and another. It was B, G-O-D. I couldn't do B-E. And it was B-R, Boozer. And it was, I was like, I got to just be a little bit different, and then, we're practicing throw-ups, and then, I don't know, something just clicked to me. Like, I remember just seeing the Hot Crew, what they was doing, Bill Blass and his BBs just stood out to me. And I just took the same way. And so I wanted to be noticed, you know what I'm saying? So I did the same way how they did it, because we was doing floaters. It was a floater layout. So we already knew what we had to do. And that's how I incorporated it. And that's how I stood out, Salute to the Hot Crew, man. Those dudes are relentless.
Shout out to Hot Crew. Yo, so you said you was in Fogg's house in Brooklyn. How did you link up with the Brooklyn boys?
I mean, the Brooklyn, that's how we did was we my crew, the crew I was with at the time was another crew uptown called WR. Salute to the original WRs and BK, but it was another crew uptown, WR, and I met them, and we were running around tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? And when I met them, I told them, I said, "Yo, there's another WR crew in Brooklyn." They didn't know that, but I was already a known writer already when I met them. So I already knew. They didn't know. I was putting them on, but we still roll with it. You know what I'm saying? And, we tore it up. And then my boy Armor one day was like, yeah, we got to make these dudes fogs on 96th Street. And I already started seeing fogs up a little bit. I was like, all right, because the name stood out to me. I was like, fogs. I was like, what the hell is that? Fogs 501. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then when we met up, it was like probably 15 of us. It was 15 of Brooklyn dudes, and we all met on 96th Street. And after that, that's when shit just got it went up even more because we all had it was like we knew each other for years. It was mad love. You know what I'm saying? It's like, 30 kids like all like 14, 15, and everybody liked each other's stuff already because they seen each other up already. So it was just like, and once we clicked up, that's when it was up. It was up after that. It was no stopping. And then, I'd start going to Brooklyn. I was in Brooklyn every day. I'm from Harlem. I was in Brooklyn every day after school at Fogg's house every day. I was out downstairs at Costa's house every day. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Going to Kingston, tearing that up because I was already going to Kingston before I met them. You know what I'm saying? I was going to Kingston in like probably fall '84, something like that. Me and Share 37. You know what I'm saying? Once we got put onto that spot, he was like, what? The one dude from Amsterdam Houses told us about the spot. We were like, Kingston? He's like, here's a layup. So me and Share 37, little guys, just went out to Brooklyn, no fare, went right out there, went to the layup, couldn't believe it. It's like you're in awe. You see like these layups just sitting there in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? This is like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We right there, and the next thing we run into was Bones KOS, Bones Malone's. You know what I'm saying? He came right up to us. He said, yo, what you write, shorty? We told him. He's like, all right, well, be safe. KOS. And then, after that, it was up. Always, I just kept going there, kept going. You know what I'm saying? And so when I met up with the Brooklyn cats, that's their neighborhood. So we just go there right there, daytime. Just couldn't stop. Every day, after school, every day we was bombing. Yeah.
Nice. So what give me a crazy like a bombing story, because you see I never got to hit trains or go to a layup or nothing like that. I missed all of that. See, I'm a little younger than you and shit. So I always but when I wanted to be a graffiti writer, that's what it was, trains. I just missed it by the time I was old enough. I never got to feel that, or I don't know the layups, how niggas be talking. You see all the layup over here, the layup over there. I've never been to none of them shits.
Yeah.
It's just like a dope fucking bomb. How did it feel to be in the layup killing shit?
Man, I don't know. It was just like I said, I was little, so I had no fear. Like I would go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's even before I linked up with like 501 crew. We didn't, me and Shit 37, we didn't care. I was going uptown to the layups with Dykeman, hitting the A line, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, a lot of people will stick to one line, but I really was hitting lines, you know what I'm saying? Like I started out on the 3 line, then I went to the 1 line, then I went to the 2s and 5s, you know what I'm saying? And I was, well, that's when I was with Fogs, and then we was hitting the 2s and 5s heavy, you know what I'm saying? And one of the illest times, one of my illest, there was a lot of ill moments, but one that sticks out to this moment, to this day, was when I was uptown. We went up to the layup up in Dykeman, 175th, the infamous 175th. A lot of people know that shit was no joke. That was FK land. The Dominicans over there, they ran that, you know what I'm saying, like heavy. And I went up there, me, Shamma, Zook, FK, we was all up there. And the leader of that crew was called Dent, and they was known. They was known for putting in pain. Everybody knows. If you wrote back then, you knew that Dent, Disco, FK, they put in pain. You know what I'm saying? And so we're just about to go into the layup. Next thing you know, this dude just came up to me like with this super energy, ready. They was ready. Like I'm just like, oh shit. They're like, yo, that's Dent. And I was just like, oh damn, they about to bring the pain to me. But I was with Shamma, and Shamma, they respected Shamma, and Shamma was like, nah, that's my boy. He's good. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I was little. I was like, wow. If it wasn't for Shammer, it would have been on. It would have been. It was over. It was over. Like I was on the block. I was on the block and everything, hanging with all of them. But I just didn't. He came with that energy. He's, you know, he robbed a lot of people. He stabbed people. There's a lot of stories with him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "All right, you good." So that's one of my illest moments. That stuck out to me. I still talk about to this day. That was infamous right there.
It's crazy. Yo, you ever robbed anybody for their paint in the layups?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like we, you know, we're not. I'm not saying we was tough, right? But once we got in position and we
Run
ran
that.
Kingston, you couldn't come inside Kingston. That's a fact. We ran down on everybody. If we didn't know you, you know what I'm saying? It was on and popping. And I apologize to a lot of people after that I met later on in years about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was adrenaline.
Nah,
What are
that's a
you doing here?
lesson.
Because we had Kingston. That was our spot. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can front. That was our layup. You know what I'm saying? There was people before us here. There was a lot of people that ran Kingston, but we had our turn. You know what I'm saying? That was 501, OK, TPT. That was our spot. And if you came in there, we got you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people got passes. Don't get me wrong. But yeah.
Yo, it's just don't hate the player, hate the game. You heard what I'm saying?
No, I had to adjust to what the game was about. People were robbing people. So once I realized, you know, I was like, all right, you know, we ain't picking on you, but you know, this is our spot. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing right here. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
A
me,
few famous writers. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? Like when we had the three layup up on the Upper West Side when I was with the WR crew, and a famous writer came in there. My homies ran down on him, and then once I realized who it was, I was like, nah, chill. He's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. You know what I'm saying? He got a pass. And then you know, another crew came through to put some paint in. CAC crew, salute to them. Those are my homies. Those are my big homies. They came through. Because they heard what we had the spot over there. They came down there. They was like, nah. And then everything was good after that. You know what I'm saying? Piece of CAC crew. Those my homies, yo. Word up.
so just for me being like ignorant to
Mm-hmm.
what's going on back then because I was too young. So if I wanted to hit your layup, I had to slide in and out without niggas. There was no way that I could be like, yo, I'm gonna come to you, even though you didn't know me. I could reach out and be like, yo, I'm gonna go hit your layup. Is it all right? I don't want to
Yeah,
get
people
robbed.
were coming in. People were definitely coming in, but it'd be just that if you just get caught or the energy, we fed off each other. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kosa, Fogs wasn't really on it like that. Fogs was cool. You know what I'm saying? But me and Kosa, that was my partner, Mary rest in peace. It's just like we fed off each other. It was just like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
and
if he was going, it was.
mob mentality, get him. You
I
know?
feel. That's what's up, my nigga. Dang, man. I wish I could bomb a layup and shit. I
Yeah, it was
experienced.
crazy. It was dangerous, man. Don't get me wrong. It was dangerous. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of times when we went places, even with the 501 crew, that we weren't supposed to be there. I did a lot of dangerous spots. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. Like we went everywhere. New Lots, Halsey. You know what I'm saying? There was an East Side layup on Spanish Harlem. We had Dykeman. You know, it was a lot of dangerous areas, man. Like every layup was every layup in yard was dangerous because somebody owned it. You know what I'm saying?
What about the police? They never ran up while y'all niggas was rocking shit.
No, I got caught one time just lacking on some dumb stuff. Like I went in and then I came back out. And I shouldn't have came back out. I should have stayed in. And then the D's are right there. You know, they came and got me, took me over. I don't know, some precinct in Brooklyn, and it was like, you know what I'm saying. Me and my boy Care, DJ Truth. That's who he goes by right now. That's who I was with. We got caught up there, but you know, that's the only one of the only times I really had a problem with the cops like running down. You know, I escaped a couple, but you know.
So since you come from the train era, do you look at the tunnels? Do you see like who's killing tunnels and shit?
Well,
Like
when I was in
now,
the
these
city,
days?
like last time I was in the city, I was in the trains, and yeah, I don't remember too many people. I mean, my boy Niso, of course, you know he got it on live. I seen
Hell yeah.
Hojo.
Hold
He
your
does
salute
he
Michael
does his
Hold.
thing. Smith Sane, they've been doing it. They were doing it a long time. You know, JA. You know, but I'm not in the city like that. I'm just going off what I remember. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of guys putting a lot of work in them tunnels. But I just remember what I saw the last time I was on the train. You know.
Yeah, nah, I ask you because right now in this moment, like the underground is popping right now. Like
Yeah.
you said, NISO, they added some new, they actually added some new tunnels, like on the Q line all the way up in Harlem and shit. And the tunnels are so new, them shits is white. They're beautiful. And NISO is the only one that came through, nigga, and did the colorful, yo, he killed it. I was mad
That's
happy. Yo,
crazy.
I had a smile from ear to ear. I was going to work like 2 weeks ago. I was in like in Manhattan and that side and shit. I was like, look at this nigga, son. That shit was fire.
Hey, yo, real quick, I want to shout out my man. He's in here right now. He's under Stanley Lambert. He went by UB40-2. And he's the one, because we had a conversation about a month ago, and he's the one that put a lot of us on to the Kingston layup. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have never heard about it. He's in here right now. I gotta salute him because, like I said, he got up a lot. He was tearing it up. UB40-2. He was tearing it up. He's in here right now, so I want to salute to him because he's the one that put me on. He's the one that put everybody on the Kingston as far as like the Manhattan guys. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Nice. So now the 80s is going, now the 90s is creeping through, and the train era is coming to an end. Like, what was the transition for you when that happened?
I mean,
Did you feel like fucking heartbroken that it was gonna end?
not really, because I mean, we went out like, 501 OK TPT. We went out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be like we were all that, but we caught it at the end, and that's when we were tearing up the J line, and that's when we were just tearing up the floaters. We were going out to Staten Island, racking cases of paint. You know what I'm saying? We weren't into paint. We were Marsh boys. You know what I'm saying? We were about that ink life, and then once we got that paint and that layup, and that was 1988. That was at the end of. We didn't even realize it was about to end, but we was tearing up that line. I mean, we was tearing it up every day. And this is daytime. This is another daytime layup. You know what I'm saying? And we was just tearing it up. But at that time, I was already by that year, I was already going to clubs. So we were going to clubs already. So I didn't realize that the trains were going out until it was too late. And I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So
What clubs was popping? What was popping for you back then? What you was doing?
Man. I mean, I started out at Club Saint, and then went to the World, and then the infamous Tunnel. We went out every night, and that's when once I wasn't going out to parties, I really stopped doing graph like that, like really paying attention. I seen it, but I wasn't really bombing. I kept a marker, I mean, that's why I got so many, little marker tags everywhere, 'cause I kept a marker, but, the trains was done, and, that's when the next era came in, tearing up the streets and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking clubs there, that shit slowed down a lot of niggas graffiti. That shit slowed me down too, nigga. I was all up into the club. But when we first started going to clubs, we used to bring bags of paint and stash it, and then when we come out from the club, just start smashing out and shit. That's what we used to do.
Yeah, there was mad riders in the clubs. I mean, the clubs was full of riders. Everybody, it was crazy because the clubs would start look like a layup. You know what I'm saying? They was tearing it up. We just tearing up everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, But that's why I didn't transition to the street bombing, because I was in the clubs heavy. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. We went out 7 days a week. Like, I bombed 7 days a week. Then I transitioned to go in the clubs, parties 7 days a week. So graph, it was cool, but we was getting fly, so nobody was really trying to get dirty at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think is the wickedest train crew like that ever smashed out in the train era? Who's the wickedest niggas to you?
All right. Well, I would have to say RTW.
Definitely number one.
Like, as a little kid, I'm staring at these guys like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then once I found out what it meant, I was like, Rolling Thunder Warriors. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and then they had that other crew called Wow, Words of Wisdom. I'm in the train, look at this guy, spell it out. I'm like, damn, so it was those guys, TNT crew, those guys, ROB, those guys, you know what I mean? Like, as right off the top of my head, those are the crews that, like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, yeah.
So RTW, men. Min was that nigga. Hayes was that nigga too. Remember Hayes?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was Hayes Stores back then. Later on, I was like, damn, they were different. You know what I'm saying? So,
Super unique. So since we're talking about let me I gotta pick your graffiti brain. Who you think got the best? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me like your top 5 or 10 favorite throw ups. Who you
Hey, yo,
think
you
got
know
the
what's
dope?
crazy? I had it written down because I know he was going to ask me, and I forgot to I forgot to
No.
look at it. So off the top of my head, from my memory, I'm gonna try. Hey, yo, Nam Copper, what up, B? I see you. Um, damn, top 10 throw
Top
ups.
10 throw ups.
Boozer RTW, he was crazy. That dude, Boozer RTW. He had
How you
BR
spell it?
dogs. They were sick.
Boozer?
Yeah.
Let me
How
think.
you spell it?
Damn,
How
throw ups. Now I can't think.
Oh,
Jaws ROB, before he did the straight letters, a lot of people don't know it. His throw-ups, that guy was ahead of his time. His throw-ups are no joke.
Rest in
Um,
peace, Daz.
yeah. Uh, I would have to say the whole hot crew. All of them.
Who's in Hot Crew?
That's BB, Bill Blast, Go For. I think he just passed away, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Um, damn. Ladybug. That's another one. That was a female writer. There's a few of them. But BB, Bill Blast, that dude, those thoughts just were just right there. AI KSW from Queens, no
Yes.
joke.
Nice.
His dogs was crazy.
yeah.
My
They
man from
caught
downtown, Sace, ZU, KTM, his dogs are crazy. Um, my dog Vifa, his dogs is
Ooh,
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no
deeper.
cap. That's my brother right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that dude. um, that's off the top right now. I know there's more. I just can't think of them right now. But yeah,
All right, what about your Give me your top 10, if you could, 5, 10, whatever you could think of. Favorite
yeah. I wrote
writers
that
of
down
all
too.
time.
I'm gonna remember. All right, I know Shane 125 TOA him.
Wait, Shane,
Yeah,
125.
Scheme TNT. These are my favorite writers. Ill Sick from Brooklyn.
That
Um,
nigga said
Yeah.
ill
Oh,
sick.
here's my bad. I forgot one throw up. I gotta remember because remember Charm. That's TK's brother. He was no joke. Charm. He did the BI throw ups. No joke. That's one of my throw ups. He was crazy with it. Favorite writers. KM. His name was Kevin Madness. He's from Uptown. He used to have. I don't know. He just was killing stuff, man. He just killed all the ceilings. He had every ceiling on lock. Um, who we got right now? Who we got? Shame, Scheme.
Shame, Scheme, ill sick, and KM.
Damn, favorite writers. Kosa, my brother Kosa, definitely. Um, damn, I'm mad I can't remember this list, but that's it right off the top right now. You know what I'm saying? It's more, but I just can't remember right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the spot, so
If you remember any, just holler them shits out.
yeah.
Now the 90s comes in and shit, and now it's like a whole new era of niggas coming bomb and shit. How did you feel about that shit when you see did you look at graffiti when the train
Oh
era's
yeah,
finished
I
and shit?
I stayed. Yeah, like I said, I always kept a mark on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But with Jaws, Easy, TK, what they did. You know what I mean? It was. I gotta say it. I'm not trying to be cliche, but I gotta give it up. You know what I'm saying? What they did, what they took it to the next level. I mean, they had other street people before, like Old English. Old English was tearing stuff up when I was hitting trains. You know what I'm saying? Um, when I was young, I think I was probably 11, maybe 11, 12. I remember, going out to Brooklyn with my moms, and I remember all I used to see was Sane Top. That's another one on my throw up. Sane Top.
My
Same
nigga
Top. He's one of my favorite throw ups. Same Top and James. I just was like,
James Top
I
and
used to see
Same
them
Top.
shits all the time. I'm like, at the time, I'm like, who's James Stop? I thought it was Stop. These guys, they had throw ups everywhere, yo. These guys were like, they were street bombing like crazy. You know what I mean?
Same Top,
And
my
I
nigga.
loved the streets. The streets was dope. I just, like I said, we was partying, getting fly. We wasn't really trying to get dirty. That's why I didn't hit the streets.
I feel you. I feel you. So, what do you think about the graph now? Like the way graffiti's turning, like with the social media and all of that shit, all
I
involved.
mean, it's cool. It's cool for me because I ain't in the city, so I get to see it. Like for me, you know what I'm saying? I like it. I get to see it. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna be like humble about it. There's a lot of bullshit out there. You know what I'm saying? And they whoever can take it for whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It is a lot of bullshit, but there's a lot of fly shit too. And whoever's doing that fly stuff is dope. I salute to a lot of those dudes, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of trash. Like I said, if I was active, I'd be going all over everything, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the era I come from, going over shit, you know? Sorry, my bad, but you in the way, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that would go down.
Excuse me, you in the fucking way, yo. That's
Yeah,
what
you
it
in the
is.
way.
I love that, my nigga. You do recently there was a RD had an
Yeah,
episode of one of his
yeah,
YouTube stories and shit. Salute to
yeah.
RD 357 and he
Hmm.
mentioned you.
Yeah,
Could
yeah,
you
that
could
was
you
awesome, man.
elaborate?
Like when I saw that, I enjoyed the interview. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. It was accurate to a point, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, as far as me popping shit, I don't remember that because I was shook. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I was shook. You know what I'm saying? Because he had these like 4 or 5 guys. They were all 6 feet tall. Came into my store rushing it, and I'm like, and once I realized it was 357, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But he was accurate. They didn't do nothing. The only thing they did was pull out the gun, and I didn't understand that. I was like, yo, my man, you 6'5", 300. What's the gun about? You know what I'm saying? Like, RD, he remembers because he saw it from a different view. I probably was ducking and diving. I remember closing the gate. I remember all of that. But you know what I'm saying? I was outnumbered. I knew I was in their town, but I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? They knew
But
me.
what
I
was
knew
it
them.
over? It was a bragging war or something? Y'all were
Huh?
dissing each other? Y'all were
Nah,
dissing each other?
that was Chino BYI's beef. You know what I'm saying? And that was my dog. You know what I'm saying? And we said fuck it, and I got into it because of Chino, and I just picked one of their guys out their crew, and I started going over them. That was DE3 at the time. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't his tag just irked me. Every time I see that shit, I was like, damn, that shit's nasty. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that shit is nasty. And no disrespect to D3 now, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot to that story, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if me and RD have a conversation, I will tell him the personal stuff, like, like some real deep stuff. But, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all fun, you know what I mean? I appreciate him bringing me up, you know what I mean? He ain't disrespect me. I don't feel no type of way, you know what I'm saying?
It's graph history, bro. That shit is graph history.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Yo, what do you think about what y'all should do a fucking 501 like a documentary on 501, bro.
That'd be great. I mean, we got the film crew. Shout out to Dime Breed Multimedia. You know what I'm saying? And then my boy Cal Boogie, the editor. We can do it. It's just all about organization. You know what I'm saying? And that would have to be really organized to sit down and do something like that to talk about.
That would be sick, bro, because that fucking crew, everybody, nigga, is classic from Signs to even like when Astro and came out and all of them,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Like we
retarded,
just
bro.
we just couldn't that crew together of friends, man. Is just like we fed off each other, man. And
Nam used to,
there
right?
was no day we
Namster.
didn't go bombing. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. We didn't even have to call. We already knew where to be at. Fog's upstairs, Coast downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Fog's gonna be upstairs. I'll go upstairs to Fog's house and I'll go right downstairs to Coast's house, get some food. His mom cook up, you know what I'm saying, Dominican style. And we was chilling every day. You know what I'm saying? Like no questioning. And it was love, you know what I'm saying? And like those are my brothers, like Nam to this day, that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's the reason why I started really getting back in graph because we were speaking on the phone years ago. This was before Instagram and all that stuff. We was just talking like he was like, yeah, let's try to get the fellas back together. I was like, all right, bet, let me know. And then once that happened, once I got back with them, I couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my vehicles, they got paint in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like this is how it is. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's unfortunate I'm not in New York because if I was, I'll be tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
So you saying right now, if you was in the concrete jungle, you would have been still killing shit right now.
Y'all be tearing it up. That's a fact. Like I said, I stay strapped. I stay strapped, but I got supplies for days. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like me.
Yeah, I'll be tearing it up. That's a fact. Going over people. I'll be starting some shit, man. Or,
So listen, you guys heard it first. Montana or whoever wants to sponsor my nigga BRAER for a month or two, you know, pay the nigga to come out here and leave some hieroglyphs. He's open to it, right?
tear it up, man. All of that, yo. With Damp and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Damp, DSU, all tear it up. It'll be a problem in the city right now, man. And I salute to everybody that's out there putting in that pain right now in graffiti. And, you know, I really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate it. I think even more now than ever because I've seen the impact, especially after the whole Corona. It's like something what Corona did. It made every state I go into right now, I see fillings and tags, and I be hyped. I'm like, I've been waiting for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's what's so dope. Like, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell people just started. It don't matter because we all start from somewhere, right? What I enjoy, I enjoy looking at it. You know, I stare at it. You know, I was in Miami at the end of last year, and it was just graph out there. It was just like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I just love it and the colors, everything, man. It's dope, man.
Yeah, now you're liable to see like New York niggas in other states because now niggas is like New York is a little dime in the fucking puddle for niggas now.
Yeah. And we older, so now we can afford cars and afford plane tickets, afford to rent stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, out in Louisiana where I'm at now, they tearing it up out there. You know what I'm saying? I met writers out there too. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be low key because I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust them. You know, they kept asking me what I wrote, and I was like, nah. You know, it's all good. I sound from New York. You know, but yeah, Louisiana, they tearing it up over there, man. They got a lot of dudes tearing shit up over there. So.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody all over the map, yo. That's a part of this movement, bro. This shit it's crazy how niggas used to look at you crazy, right? If you write graffiti, but now that shit is in every commercial, in every movie, in every advertisement, on every clothing. Like they just try to monetize off of it now. And like the real enjoyment that like you're exuding right now, yo, I enjoy this shit. I like looking at it. That aspect of it is gone. Now it's all for hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
It's crazy,
I appreciate what you're doing, man. Like, you know, I've been watching, you know, Graph Champ since the first episode, and you know, I was happy that you reached out that I can be on here. You know what I'm saying? This is my first interview. You know, I did an interview for these other dudes before. I ain't gonna say no names, but they lost the film. You know what I mean? So whatever. But I appreciate what you're doing, man. I like to watch, you know, see these guys, you know, that were getting up. I appreciate it watching the homies from Uptown, Scent and what's his name? Juice the Branch. What did he write again? I forget it. My man's in them. But they got the Juice Bar Uptown. I think that was the first
Yeah,
interview you did.
G-Stack and
G
Sense,
Stacks.
yeah.
My bad. G Stacks. Them dudes. When I saw that, and you know, they from my town, but we never met because when they started bombing, like I said, I was already in the club scene, but you know, I'm in Harlem. And I'm seeing what they're doing. They're tearing it up. They're tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to see that interview, I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, all the interviews were dope, man. You know, all the ones I got a chance to watch, it was just dope. And I really appreciate what you're doing. And there's a lot of people talking about you right now about Graph Champs. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in my ear. So yeah, you guys
Yo,
on it
thank
right
you,
now,
man.
man.
I appreciate that. And I just want to reiterate that because Graph Champs is to keep this alive. You see niggas like you that made niggas like me. It gotta happen because this new era is on a lot of fakeness and this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? It's taking the pureness out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we salute you for putting in the work. And you need to do a pin. You have to do a BRAER pin, bro, so
No,
people could
another
cop
one's coming.
that.
We got another one coming. We got stuff in the works here. A more graph orientated pen. I got it coming. I just, you know, definitely, man. You know, and even for the new guys, you know, if they're tuning in, they probably get some education and understand how to move and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get it. We all were new. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that a lot of the stuff is garbage because they're trying too hard. This is coming from my eyes. They're just trying too hard because they're trying to stand out, you know what I'm saying? And it's just ugly. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the city, it was ugly. It was a lot of ugly stuff. That's why I said I'll just be going over it because it's ugly. You know, it is what it
Nah,
is.
that's a fact. And that's the one thing that a lot of the guests on Graph Champs always bring up too, legibility. Like your shit gotta be legible. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be the prettiest or you know what I'm saying? Just make it nice and legible, simple. Boom. So niggas
Yeah,
could read
that's
your
what I
shit.
did.
Some
That's
niggas
what I
that's up
did.
I don't know what it says. What the fuck does that say?
If you can't read it, I'm gonna go over it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm not on no tough shit. It's just that I come from an era. I come from the one line where it was so dog that there was no room that people were just getting going over. So that's always in my mind. I will go over you, and it's yo, you're in my way. My bad. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But yeah, you know, these guys out here now, the new ones, that it's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Like I can get fly with it. I can get super fly with my hand style, but I've always just kept it simple. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. Everything simple. You know what I mean? It's a time and a place for everything. You know, I let certain people get fly with that hand style, but you know, me, I just keep it simple. You always going to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like Chino said, just simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? Or
Chino's one of my favorite niggas of all time also. BYI nigga, that shit is crazy, bro.
yeah.
Do you have any pics, like old school train pics, like a photo album?
I mean, like I've had conversations with a few of my guys. Um, we took it for granted. You understand what I'm saying? And me on my side, I'm not saying I was poverty, but I didn't have it like that where I had cameras to take pictures. Any camera I had was something I took from my mom, shit, and snap it up. But I took it for granted. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. A lot of us did take it for granted. Didn't keep the pictures. I used to trade. I used to do all of that. But I just after a while, just whatever. My boy Share 37, he got the pics. And recently he's been blessing me. He's supposed to send me a bunch. And his flick collection is crazy, man. Like it's retarded. I just like looking at it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of graph dudes with some real treasures out there. And I'm glad that they did that because when you get to look at it, you're just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's wow. Like looking at trains and stuff like that. It's like wow. So yeah.
Facts. I love looking at the old school pics, my nigga. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite joys. Seeing, especially
Yeah.
the real in front of you, the albums, nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yo,
no
the
doubt.
last album that I looked at was in DG's house. Rest in peace, bro. He was it was somebody's album that was there. They had a fucking photo album and it was just beautiful, bro. I don't got no pictures. I never took pictures of shit.
Yeah, yeah, it
That's a
sucks, but now social media makes it where we can see it. I got no problem with social
fact.
media, you know what I'm saying? But
That's
it's how how this platform comes about, you know what I'm saying? It's how I've got to, reach out to a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Yo, so do you got any shout outs for before we get off this?
Yeah, I got shout outs. And before I do it, if I forget anybody, my bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I want to shout out my man Nam, of course. That's my dog. My man from Dime Breed, my man Duke, Dime Breed Multimedia. I want to shout out Graph Champs first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to you, SR. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no joke either. Vertical. You know what I'm saying? Like when I met you, I was like, oh word, this SR, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? My man Damp. Um, everybody that's in here, if I do, I'm gonna forget people. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the people go, type in, and I salute to all of y'all and the people that came here to see what I had to say. Yo, for real, man. All love, man. Like. Cause this thing of ours, man, is deep. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Share 37 also. I can't forget him. My man Ian one from Uptown. My man Cal one from Midtown. Yeah, man. Shout to everybody. My man P World, I see you inside here, yo. Word up. You know what I'm
Yo, could
saying?
the fans hit you up for sticker packs and shit like that?
Yeah, I mean, I got the whole clothing thing going on at Excel Forward. I'm over there on that side on the gram. You can hit me up. Yeah, I got stickers. Like I said, I'm stocked. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? But
Could you spell it out so they know how to get it on the gram?
yeah, it's EXCLFWD. That's on the gram. If you can't find it there, you can hit me directly on you know, my right here, BRAER Ski. You know, we got it. You know, we're still working. I got a lot of stuff coming. Few collabos going on too. And yeah, shout out to my man Zodak Black too. ZB putting in that pain right now in the city.
That's
Word up.
right. That's right, my nigga.
Word
I'm
up.
here with my man A1s and shit. You heard? That's
Peace.
ZB's partner and shit. You heard?
Yeah, that's my
And
man
shit.
Zodak Black. I remember when I met him too. He was like, "Man, my man." I was like, "What you write?" He was like, "You know, Zodak Black." And I was like, looked at him. I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's dope." You know what I'm saying? And he relentless. You know what I'm saying? He's like from our era, but he's new era. Like that dude. You know, he just you could tell he loves it. He ain't trying to do it for the love. You know, for the clout. You know what I'm saying? That dude. Yeah,
Oh,
it's really
facts,
dope.
dude.
Word, shout out to Z. But yo, my nigga, thank you so much, bro. Like, we appreciate you. You're a NYC GOAT, a legend. You always
Thank you,
inspired
man.
me since a
Thank you.
little youngin', bro. And I
That's
salute you.
crazy.
And I fucking hope God blesses every step you take and every move you make in this game, my nigga, because you deserve
Yeah,
everything. You heard?
appreciate it. No doubt, man. Yeah, this is dope, man.
Yo, salute. That was my nigga fucking BRAER PT on TPT. You heard? The
Yeah, Tax
NYC
and Pump
legend.
Toys since '83. Word up.
Yo, mad love. You heard B. I'ma
Hey, yo,
holla at you.
peace to all the graph writers in the room, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't see everybody. I just saw my man guest RFC salute. Yo, for real, you know, we're older now, so I can't see it like I want to, but salute to every writer in here. If I don't know you, if I do know you, and keep doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay sucker free out here, man. For real.
I salute, my nigga.
Peace.
You have to X out. You have to X out because I can't X you
Okay,
out.
peace. All right, peace, y'all. Good night.
Yo, that's the motherfucking man, BRAER. You heard? That's a treat for you motherfuckers, bro. That's a fact. Yo, salute, Nam. I seen your shit too, man, as a youngster, man. The inside tags too, man. Namski, Drippy, you know what I'm saying? I seen all of that shit. I seen the Chino tags. I haven't seen the Asp, nigga, the Asp, the young Asp tags, nigga.
I got pictures of that.
You know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit as a young kid, bro. Yo, salute my nigga Z WAP, my nigga ZW. Yo, what it is, Jammer 2 Devious for life. You heard? My RFC niggas in the building. Good looks, G. You like that shit? Yo, that nigga BRAER, son. That nigga's like one of the meanings of graph right there. True, you heard that shit, the passion. That right? He's like, yo, I fucking love this shit, nigga. We was here there. Like that nigga has the passion, my nigga. That's what I love. Niggas like that, bro. If graph writers had the passion that he had, bro, the graph would be even crazier right now. And damn, son, I wish he was out here. He said he would be killing shit. That would be a sick treat. Yo, salute, Fez, what it is, my nigga. Yo, thanks for tuning in, Roach, my nigga. Mad love, my nigga. You always supporting, my nigga. That's a fact. Who y'all niggas want to see next? Oh, Stu is coming back, my nigga. Like, my nigga Stu AOB is coming back, my nigga. That's a fact. But, who y'all want to see next? Let me know, let me know, let me know. DM me, Graph Champs, Graph Champs, Graph Champs. You heard? Yo, salute OS, my nigga, 501 in the building. What it is, Slap? The kid, look, Demos. Salute Demos. That's the young kid that he does the DZ fillings and shit. Demos. Like he killing shit right now too. I be seeing your shit. Salute to you. Salute Ice. Oh, he want to see Goog. I want to see Goog too. Where's God? I don't got Goog. Where you at, Goog? I can't. I need to get Goog. Yo, salute Diablo, my motherfucking man. Like, oh, my nigga Diablo, like I said, he got his album out, Destined for Greatness Forever, bro. Hit that nigga on the IG, DM him, and you'll get a copy, bro. You'll be happy that you did, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, salute Tabe, Big Goat. Tabe, one of the first guests on Graph Champs, bro. You helped make this shit what it is right now, Tabe. I thank you, bro. Salute. Word. Interview Cole. I want to get Cole, TD, as soon as I spoke to TD the other day and shit. I gotta holla at Cole. Damp. Hell yeah, my nigga Damp. Damp was on the first episode of the first season of Graph Champs. He was doing live graffiti. But I gotta get a real interview with Damp, with Sivo, with DS, with Roach. We bringing you all that, my nigga. Just to start off the year already, we already had OJ and we had BRAER. And Stu we had technical difficulties. Oh shit. The nigga said Hound.
Too early.
Yeah, Hound is too. I will bring Goog because that's my nigga. I love Goog and Hound too, but I would connect Goog with Stu. If Goog, like him and Stu would be a good show together. But anyway, my niggas, yo, that was Grab Champs episode 2. This is season 2. I'm your host, SR the vertical, murtical, squirtical, all over your girl's back. Yo, what it is, Amador? I see you, my nigga. What up, Ray? My brother Ramo's in there. All right, my niggas, yo, that was Grab Champs, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time with the next interviews. You heard? 1. Bang.